Welcome to Vlog 102. Hey guys, so this is a review of Project Runway episode 10 of All Stars 2 season 11, All Stars and Stripes. And this episode aired on January 3rd, so I'm sorry that I'm kind of late with this. I was obviously on vacation and only got to the episode now. And I also apologize for my nasally voice and stuff like that because I'm seasick from my vacation and I think I'm getting over it. But I wanted to get this vlog out now because tomorrow, January 10th, will be another Project Runway episode and I didn't want to be too behind. And I wanted to watch that episode today so I could watch that one tomorrow so I could, get it on to you, my review, within a good amount of time since I am back. But yes, this episode is called All Stars and Stripes, and where they started was the deck of the Intrepid, which is, huge army military boats. I'm not sure what it kind of military usage it has, but that's where they started. And they were paired with female veterans designing for an upcoming event where the clients will not want to wear their uniforms, so they want to be, outspoken and girly and stuff like that. And they were obviously the models, the clients, the veterans. And at Mood, the people got $150. Now I'm going to tell you who got who. Joshua got Captain Leslie Smith, who is an U.S. Army veteran, and she has a prosthetic leg and service dog. The woman unfortunately developed a clot in her leg, and she was put on 24 death by the Army because she wasn't supposed to survive it, and they had to amputate to her knee. But the first question that she had was, am I going to be able to wear high heels? Not am I going to live or am I going to be able to walk. Am I going to be able to wear high heels? And obviously she is now, but whatever. And then the military event that she's going to, she would like to be more girly. It's just the military formal, and that's about it for that. Then Anthony got Officer Donna Morales, and she's an Air Force One veteran, and her event was her 40th birthday. And then she is someone who has a problem showing her curves, and so she quote-unquote said she's a boob hider. So, that was interesting for Anthony during the challenge. And Amelo got Petty Officer Lisa Dahlhaus, who was a U.S. Navy veteran, and her event was a bachelorette party of a best friend. Okay? And then Uli got Corporal Jessica Lloyd, who is a U.S. Marines Corps veteran, who's only 25 years old, and her event is going to a wedding. And this couldn't be much more perfect for Uli than, that. And the client wanted a purple dress, but that didn't happen, but that's fine because it all came out good anyway. So, in the workroom, Joss is being brave and dyeing his leopard print, and he's afraid to get his hands dirty, which is completely silly, but whatever. Then Amelo is not doing so hot. He has to remake the dress because it didn't fit the client right the first time, so he has to make it twice. And Anthony is doing some kind of scarf wrap, which I really don't like. And then Uli's dress thus far is the best. Flowy and simple and good looking. And Josh could not fit the client because the fabric is drying from the dye, so he had to wait till the next day to actually fit the model, which is always scary for the contestants. Now we're going to talk about the judging. Obviously we have Caroline Murphy, we have Georgina Champion, and we have Isaac Marazi. And the guest was an actress, co-founder of Home and Yang, and she was Katie Holmes. And then the other guest was also a designer in evening wear and high-end cocktail dresses, and this guest dressed fiance, Vanessa Williams, and Kate Winston, and his name is Carmen Mark Valvo. Now we're going to talk about the contestants. Josh. This black dress was very flattering to the client. It doesn't hide the prosthetic leg, which I'm very happy about. You can tell the client is extremely happy, and it is just very well done. He even made a small outfit for the doggy, and I like the way that there's no naked arm syndrome here. Although small bracelet wouldn't hurt the woman, but whatever, it was fine. And then when Isaac heard that the dog's name was also Isaac, he got very happy. Isaac would have wanted to see the dog in something more glamorous, but you know, Josh wasn't supposed to dress the dog anyway. Okay, now we're going to talk about Emlo. Right, I know the client said she wanted yellow and it was her favorite color, but just plain ow. Too bright for me. But the dress itself was well done after a second go at it. It's flattering to the client and she does look very happy. The judges said there's color variation and I see it, but it's not that big of a deal. A little bit of editing and it would have been great or better. But you know, Emlo usually knows what he's doing. Okay, now we're going to talk about Uli. If she doesn't win this episode, I'll be kind of upset. And I'm going to tell you now that she didn't, but I'm fine with it because she's obviously still in the competition. This is a winner. It's flowy, like I said earlier. It's a beautiful print, and it's not flat out white, which I really appreciate. And I would have loved to see the purple dress that she would have made, but this dress that she made now is much more versatile and can be used for a lot more things than, you know, a purple dress, so I'm perfectly fine with it. And then naked arm syndrome is in effect here, but I can forgive this one. This dress needs something wrapped around part of the model's arm, nothing drastic. If she maybe had a flowy scarf shawl thing, you know, one of those covering things, I would probably be a little bit happier, but it was still greatly done, and I think it's a winning outfit, or at least passing. And it has to be at least passing. And Katie said there needed to be a feather instead of embellishments, and that's a win because Isaac sunk right into it and was like, this woman is the queen of feathers, so she should have done it, yes, but the dress is still perfectly fine. Then Anthony, I'm pissed at you. Go home. She didn't want her bust to show, and what do? Show her bust. It's a gray wrapping around her, and it's just icky. The straps aren't fitted right either, and, you know, could be beaded instead of the stupid straps that are like choking her. And somehow the client feels hidden. The first thing I look at is, unfortunately, the client's breasts. And the judge like it, I don't. It's a moving trash bag. Again, somebody makes a moving trash bag in the competition. So now we're going to talk about the winners and the losers. The winner of the competition was Joshua, and I'm okay with it because a black dress was very flattering to the client, and the other person that could have won was Uli because those were the top two. So I'm glad that they're both safe. And then Anthony, I think, needs to go home. So obviously Emlo and Anthony are the last two there. Sadly, Anthony is told that he is safe, so that means Emlo is going home. No, Emlo is safe. All four of them are going to the final competition and the final runway, which is better than nothing. So I think Anthony should have gone home on this, but the judges really could not decide who did the worst or the best or anything. So yeah, I guess that's it for that. So like I said, they didn't eliminate anybody. So in the comments below, tell me if you think Joshua should have been the winner or not the winner. Tell me if you think somebody should have been eliminated or not eliminated. Again, I'm sorry for my voice. The next vlog hopefully will not be this nasally and stuff like that. But I usually don't vlog when I'm sick for obvious reasons. Okay, that's it for this vlog. I will see you guys when I do episode 11 of Project Runway, season 11. Adios.